Last week, I was in an alpha Discord server and somebody had their Discord account hacked and they went onto the Hatebeast Discord and started spamming a bunch of links. They were banned from the Hatebeast Discord, but the worst part was they had actually grinded for weeks on end and had earned whitelist on Hatebeast, and it was revoked by the mods when their Discord account was hacked. So you're going to want to pay attention in this video because that guy probably lost on thousands and thousands of dollars because their crap got hacked. So you need to be thinking very seriously about how to protect yourself in the NFT space. And I know this is the Solana tutorial series, but guess what? This is going to apply no matter what kind of NFTs you're holding, with some Solana specific tips around Phantom Wallet and stuff like that. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel, and be sure to check out the rest of the playlist. This is by far the most comprehensive Solana buying guide on YouTube, and a lot of it is contextual to Q1 of 2022, so you're going to have very time-sensitive information, so be sure to check out the playlist and find the videos that are relevant to you. Let's dive right into this. Discord scams. As I mentioned earlier, big problem. Number one rule, you need to keep your DMs turned off. You should not be accepting direct messages from other server members, because what happens is hackers will just be like constantly spamming you, or just people in other Discords will constantly be spamming you with links to try and get whitelist for invites and stuff. So what you can do, you can see my screenshot here, go to your settings inside of Discord, which is on the bottom left of the screen. It's a little gear icon, and then click on privacy and safety. And this setting here in the orange circle is the direct messages from your users. You want to turn that off. Second thing, two-factor authentication. You need to have this on inside of your Discord account. And what I like to use is an app. There's a number of apps out there for two-factor authentication. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm using because that would also be dumb. But there's a number of apps out there for two-factor authentication, and all you have to do is punch in a little code for your whenever you log into your Discord account, and it's really easy to do. I also recommend avoiding SMS two-factor authentication whenever possible. So any app that you're using with two-factor authentication, if you can switch it off of SMS and onto an app based authentication, then you're going to be doing a lot better, because what can happen is, especially if you're a high profile individual or you have a lot of money in your wallet or whatever, they can actually, the hackers have been known to actually fake out SIM cards and then take over your phone number and get messages meant for your phone number, aka your two-factor authentication stuff, that have it sent to them. I've seen it happen to influencers here on YouTube, so don't be a victim of one of those attacks if you can avoid it. All right, two-factor authentication. Last thing I want to say is you need to be doing this for your email, Discord, Twitter, pretty much anything you can. You want to turn it on. And yeah, that is what I have to say about that. Next thing, you shouldn't be trusting messages, not just from strangers on Discord, but also from your friends, because you never know when your friend's account is going to get hacked. So if you get a suspicious link from one of your friends, don't click on it. Anytime you're talking with your friends, or if you receive a message from somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time, that should be a red flag on like, what is going on here, especially if it contains a link. Next thing, mods on your Discord servers. Those accounts can also get hacked. So if you get a message on Discord that's like, hey, I'm a mod, I want to give you whitelist, but I need you to send some Solana or some Ethereum to my wallet, guess what? That's going to be a scam. So anytime you get a DM from a mod, what you should do is you should go to the general channel of that Discord, tag all of the other mods, literally just tag all of them and say, hey, I got a DM from this mod. Can you verify this is valid? Like, you always need to double check whenever you're communicating with moderators on Discord, because those accounts are very, very high profile for hackers, because they know that it is like a very strong chain of attack. So be careful with that. Last thing is impersonation. Okay, similar issue where somebody will actually create a Discord account or a YouTube account or a Twitter account using the same name, the same profile picture, and the same metadata, all the information. It looks like you're talking to the person who you think you're talking to, but you're not. You're talking to an impersonator. And this actually happened to my buddy NFT Nate, where somebody set up an impersonation account of NFT Nate on Twitter or Discord or something. And then they reached out, like they started communicating with other NFT projects and got them to send Ethereum for marketing purposes, which Nate doesn't even do. But it was super crazy. And this kind of stuff is becoming more and more common. So you'll notice like in YouTube comments, you might get a reply that's like, join me on WhatsApp. I get those all the time. And it has the picture of the influencer and it's got like a link. No. Don't join those groups. Don't talk to those people. Be smart. And yeah, be really careful out there. All right. Rug pulls. Next thing we need to talk about. Rug pulls happen all the time in the NFT community. It's going to be tough to avoid that. Obviously, you can try and find teams that are doxxed, and that can help. But the reality is, even when teams are doxxed, because a lot of money is going to be concentrated in one crypto wallet, all it takes is one person on that team who has that control of that wallet to basically be dishonest and send that money off somewhere else, and then it's gone. So you can never fully trust a team to be honest and to not rug pull you, even if you think all of them are good people. It only takes like one weak link for this to happen. So yeah, really the bottom line here is that you need to take into account the risk of every single NFT you buy, and don't put all your eggs in one basket, because that NFT could just be rug pulled at any moment. And that's really all I can say about the maximum like level of safety that you can have. Now, there are preventative measures that are starting to become more common. For example, Radrugs, awesome Solana NFT. Shout out to those guys. What they do is they have a startup where new NFT projects pay them for a certification that where they go through and they audit, and they get doxxed. They make sure that they're not doing anything fishy. They've got a bunch of criteria that the project has to meet in order to get their certification, and then they get listed on the Radrugs website. So you're going to want to visit the Radrugs website. I will put the link in the description below so that you can go to this website and see if an NFT project you're thinking of buying is listed there. So this is really the best line of defense that we have right now. Phantom wallet. All right, here's something Solana specific. Your Solana wallet can be hacked, and it's actually, hack is a kind of a weird term for it, because really what happens is you can accidentally grant access to an app that's working with your wallet to be able to take full control of your Phantom wallet. And once they have full control of your Phantom wallet, obviously they can send your NFTs to other addresses. They can send your Solanas to other addresses. So how does that happen? If you go into your Phantom wallet and you click on this button for your settings, and you click on trusted apps, you'll see all of the websites that you've connected to, all of the apps that you've connected your wallet to. And there's this magic button called auto approve. Now, when you initially approved linking your wallet to that application, they may attach a request for auto approval. If they do that, you need to click cancel, because as soon as you grant auto approval, they can drain your wallet. And so every time you're connecting your wallet to any app, you need to make sure that auto approval is turned off. And right now, like, I want you to pause the video or just open up your Phantom wallet and go to your settings, look at your trusted apps, and make sure that this checkbox is turned off on every single one of them. And really, you should revoke as many of them as you can that you're not using, because this is always just a risk. The other thing you can do here is anytime that you're minting, you're going to be connecting to a new website, to a new app. You don't really know anything about that team. You don't really have a lot of trust with them because they're a brand new project. You should set up a burner wallet. What I like to do is I set up a new Phantom wallet, and I send 1 or 2 Solana there from my main wallet so that I can pay for my mint fees. and I'll mint with that wallet, and then I can just send my NFT after I mint over to my primary wallet, and then whatever balance in my Solana, I can do that as well. So that's really easy to do using this button. Inside of Phantom Wallet, you can click there and you can send your NFTs to your primary wallet after you mint, and then you're done. So that's really awesome on Solana because there's no transaction fees. Again, with Ethereum, you're totally screwed with this because you're going to be paying fees for anything to transfer. So yeah, thank goodness you're using Solana here. Okay. Another thing you can do when you're evaluating projects for legitimacy, not just RadRugs, but also check their Twitter page. And you can get a feel for how many people are following them, but not necessarily how many people. That's part of it. The more important thing is who else is following them. So whenever I land on a Twitter page and none of my friends are following that Twitter page yet, it either means that they're super small, like this one, 800 followers. Okay, that makes sense. But I actually found a project and I almost got rug pulled last week on an Ethereum project, of course. It had like 150,000 followers on Twitter, and nobody in my friends list was following them. Now, I follow all the big Ethereum guys, right? Kosher Plug, Brett, there's so many influencers that I follow on Twitter, and you're also going to want to follow them for this reason. So follow like those big NFT influencer accounts. And if you get to a project and they have a ton of followers and nobody else is following them, there's probably something fishy going on. They're either paying for followers and getting ready to scam people, or they have like a bad reputation in the community and you don't want to do business with them. So that's my last tip. All right. To wrap this up, this is the complete, most comprehensive Solana buying guide that you're going to find for Q1 of 2022. A lot of this obviously is relevant for time and all eternity, but especially right now, very contextual. The next video in the playlist is going to be Solana NFT analytics tools. Once I post that video tomorrow, you will see that video come up here, and you can obviously follow that link. Be sure to check out the entire playlist because there's a ton of good information there so that you can make independent and smart decisions about your NFT investments. NFT IQ, I will see you in the next video.